Bro, have you ever noticed that the moment you stop looking for something, it magically appears? Like, you're losing your mind, searching for your keys, flipping the couch cushions, checking the fridge for no reason. Then boom, the second you stop stressing, they're right there on the table, right where you left them. Crazy thing is, attraction works the same way. Most guys don't realize this, but giving a woman too much attention too soon actually makes her lose interest. Not because she doesn't like attention, but because it feels too easy. Think about it. People don't value what's just handed to them. They value what they have to earn. So today, I'm breaking down exactly why pulling back makes her more into you, and how to do it in a way that feels natural, confident, and effortless. Let's get into it. Point 1. The truth about constant attention. Bro, let's be real. Most guys think that if they don't text her all the time, she's just gonna forget they exist. But let me flip that on you. When a girl takes hours or even days to text you back, do you forget about her? Or do you catch yourself checking your phone, wondering why she hasn't replied yet? See, that's how our brains work. We crave what feels uncertain. The moment something is 100% available, it loses its grip on us. And that's the mistake so many guys make. By always being there, always responding in seconds, you remove the mystery. There's no curiosity, no wondering, no tension. She never has to think about you because she already knows exactly where you stand. And let's be honest, women aren't drawn to the guy who's sitting around waiting for her reply. They're drawn to the guy who's got a life, a purpose, something bigger than just chasing her attention. That's the guy who stands out, the guy she starts thinking about, the guy who naturally pulls her in. So stop thinking that texting her less is a risk. The real risk, being too predictable, being too easy. Because the second she stops wondering about you is the second she stops caring about you. Point 2. Why distance creates desire. You ever notice how the things we can't have always seem more valuable? It's like when your favorite food spot suddenly closes for renovations. Suddenly, that's the only thing you crave. The same thing happens with attraction. Women don't just fall for a guy because he's nice, good looking, or even rich. They fall for the guy who makes them feel something. And one of the strongest emotions tied to attraction, longing. That's why the guy who doesn't text back right away stays on her mind. It's why the one who cancels plans now and then becomes even more interesting. It's not that women want to be ignored, it's that when there's a little distance, it creates space for desire to grow. See, if you're always there, always available, always responding in seconds, she never has to wonder about you. And if she never has to wonder, she never has to think about you. But when you give her a moment to miss you, when you're not always at her fingertips, that's when she starts valuing your presence more. It's not about being rude or playing games. It's about letting her feel what it's like when you're not around, so that when you are around, she actually appreciates it. Point 3. Why she needs to wonder about you. Look, if a woman never has to wonder about you, she'll never think about you. It's that simple. The guys who get stuck in the friend zone or get ghosted are usually the ones who are too predictable. She knows exactly when you'll text, how you'll respond, and that you're always available when she wants you. And guess what? That doesn't excite her. It bores her. Women are naturally drawn to uncertainty because it triggers curiosity, and curiosity creates attraction. It's why she can't stop thinking about the guy who isn't always accessible, the one who sometimes takes his time to reply, the one she can't quite pin down. He's not ignoring her, he's just not making her the center of his world. The key is balance. You're not playing games or being distant just for the sake of it. You're showing her that you have a life, priorities, and purpose beyond her. And that's exactly what makes her chase you. Point 4. The addictive power of hot and cold behavior. Ever wonder why people can't put their phones down when they're scrolling through social media? It's because they never know what they're going to see next. It keeps them hooked. The same thing happens in relationships. Predictability kills excitement, while a little uncertainty keeps someone coming back for more. When a woman knows she can have your attention whenever she wants, it stops feeling special. But if there are moments when she feels deeply connected to you and others where she starts wondering what's on your mind, that contrast makes every interaction with you more intense. It's not about ignoring her or playing hard to get. It's about making sure your presence isn't taken for granted. Think about it. If you always hear your favorite song, it blends into the background. But if you hear it once in a while, it hits hard. The same goes for attraction. When she has to wonder about you, when she doesn't always know what's next, that's when she starts feeling something real. And that feeling, that's what makes you unforgettable. Point 5. Stop dropping everything for her. Listen man, the most attractive guys, they're not the ones chasing women, they're the ones chasing something bigger. A purpose, a goal, a life that excites them. And because of that, women naturally want to be around them. Think about it. If you're always available, always responding instantly, always dropping everything just because she suddenly wants to see you, what does that say? That your time isn't valuable, and if you don't value it, why would she? A confident guy doesn't flake on his plans just because a girl texts, "Hey, wanna hang out?" He doesn't pause his whole life waiting for her to reply. He's too busy doing his thing, hitting the gym, working on his business, leveling up, and when you move like that, women notice, they respect it, they want to be a part of it. The second you stop handing out your attention like it's free samples at the mall, she'll start seeing you as a guy worth chasing. And trust me, that's when the game changes. So here's the bottom line. Attraction isn't about being the nicest guy or the most available guy. It's about being the guy who naturally commands respect, who doesn't bend over backward for approval, and who lets women come to him. If you can embrace the power of withholding attention, of not always being available, of creating just enough uncertainty to spark interest, you'll notice a dramatic shift in how women respond to you. They'll be the ones checking their phones, wondering what you're up to, and trying to earn more of your time. And that's when you realize you never had to chase in the first place. If you got value from this, drop a comment. See you in the next one.